Hey guys, welcome back to Allotment Newbie. My name's Jenna and we're at my allotment in Doncaster. So I've got lots to show you, which I'll do in a minute. I've come into the shed this morning. I'd totally forgotten I'd left the mealworms in here that I'd been feeding the birds. Some little rascal has not only pulled it out of the bucket, this bag of mealworms or whatever they're called, and chewed a hole in it and had a little afternoon snack. Lesson learned. It's an absolutely stunningly beautiful day out there, sun shining, you know, it's just lovely. I think I'll be taking the big coat off again, but yeah, there's so much to do today, and I'm not joking, there's loads. I've already been here about an hour. I've brought 3 loads of stuff from the car, so you know, I've already been an hour. I got here at 7:30, so let's go and get some work done. Stop being lazy monkeys, even though I've only been sat down for the last 30 seconds. Oh, just stepped in these blooming mealworms that they've had scattered all over the floor. So yeah, let's go get some work done. But before we do, I'm going to show you what I need to show you, and it's really, really exciting. I'm so excited to show you. Let's go. So, do you remember the potato experiment? We chucked a load of spuds in, even though it was mild outside but wet and still February. Well, let's go have a look. We have growth, and that's not the only one. There's 6 that I've counted. I don't know if you can see. There's one there in the middle, and I'll just pan you over this way a little bit. There as well, and there. And there, and then there's one right up. Where's it gone? Oh, it's there somewhere anyway. So they did grow, even in crazy conditions. How amazing is that? See, so there's nothing wrong with experimenting as long as you don't mind if it does go wrong. So that's the spuds. Next, oh yes, there's more. So the onion sets that we planted a while back, look. Oh, netting's not helping here. We have growth. There are a couple others that are as well, but this is the best one. So we have life in the allotment, baby. Woohoo! So the first job I wanted to get done today, finally, after buying this what feels like 3 million years ago, is that raised bed that I bought from B&Q. I want to build it in the sunshine to keep warm, so I'm actually doing it on one of the beds that I've not actually dug over yet. So let's give this a try. I didn't bring any tools. I think I might have some in the shed, but it doesn't say on the box if there's anything in it, like a Allen key or anything like that. So let's see how this pans out. Here it is. Oh God, sorry, that took some doing getting you off of there. So, I'll just quickly show you the shape of it. I've only temporarily screwed the top just to get the shape up so that I can do the rest. So I'm not going to bore you to death by making you watch me do that. So I'll just quickly show you. So there it is. It's quite big, isn't it? I told you it looks like a bathtub. Right, I'll get it finished off and then I'll put it in the place it's going to go, and then we'll get some seeds in it. Well, once we've filled it, obviously. It's done. But let me tell you something. The amount of swear words that's come out of my mouth, a sailor would blush. So all the nuts and the screws and everything, I put them in, then I had to tighten them. And then there's this like rubber thing that goes all the way around the edging. I've just had to do that as well. And cut it down because they made it too long. I have really worked for this bed. I know I got it cheap, but that's not the point. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to put some cardboard down, some packing paper and stuff, and then we're going to put some compost in here, and we're going to start planting some seeds. Okay? Right, let's get on it. Ready for compost now. I think we're going to need a heck of a lot more compost. Let's see how much this one fills. Well, A, I forgot how big it actually was. B, I thought 2 bags of compost would be enough. C, mega wrong. What I actually wanted to plant in here, it's not going to happen. I can't believe how much more compost I'm going to need. I'm tempted to maybe sow something that doesn't need a lot of depth for the roots and things. I'll have a think about it and then we'll decide before we go, eh? It's either that or I need to go back for some more blooming compost. Crap. Oh well, let's go and get another job done. Right, so we're going to do something a bit more fun now because that raised bed's really annoyed me. So where we put the broccoli seeds there, we are going to put some cauliflower here. And hopefully on this first bit on this one, we're going to put some Brussels sprout seeds. I was going to start them off at home, but I've just got no room at the moment because I'm just started my sweet corn, my peas, and I've also got to start my, what have I got to start? Runner beans and cucumbers as well. So there's just no room in my little dining room, I'm afraid. So let's get this done. I've brought another 2 of the cloches that I used, like I say, for the broccoli. We're going to use them here as well. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's go. Let's go. Back's hurting a little bit now. I'm going to take 5 minutes, have a rest, have a drink, have a snack, and then I'm going to do the other bit with the sprouts. Alright, noisy. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, gang. So I'm just going to show you the little bit of work I've just been doing. We've now got 3 cloches up with our broccoli, collie and Brussels sprouts. I've also brought some pepper plants from home. They're what I grew last year and they gave me plenty of peppers, but they do sometimes give you more the following year. So I brought them just like I did with that broccoli plant, just to see if it'll help them. If it doesn't, I've not lost anything. I can always grow some more. So I'll show you what I've done and see what you think. So there you go. First 3 are up. A bit wonky, but you know, we'll see if it grows anything. If it doesn't, hopefully next year I'll have a greenhouse to start off seeds. Fingers crossed, again, as always. I am keeping my eye out for a greenhouse, but you know. But they're up. Let's go and have a look at those pepper plants. So these are two that I brought with me. Both, I think these are both bell pepper. One of them's already flowering, so fingers crossed on that one. And then these ones are your hotter peppers. There's two there together. We're still talking love and hate with the pots, but they're not sprouted yet, so I'll let you know if anything happens with them. So they're just in here just to see if they'll flourish. If not, like I say, I've not lost anything. And just to show you the strawberry plants, look, got some new growth. Sorry, just trying to get comfortable. See, look, new growth. So we should be getting strawberries soon. Well, I say soon, but you know what I mean. Yeah, how good's that? Right, next job, peeps. I'm knackered. You're probably thinking, why? You've only planted a few seeds and pepper plants. Well, I was talking to my friend Mr. G at the shop, and he happened to mention they stock compost. I had no idea. He said, you had no idea? I said, no. I said, Mr. G, if you don't tell me, I don't know. So I'm hoping to fill our bath. I have one bag of it here already. I want to see how that goes. See how much it fills, rather. And if I need another one, get another one. It's heavy, but it's good stuff, apparently. It's properly mixed and you know, like really good stuff that you can get from like garden centres and what have you. I need to get my breath back. So let's get this one in and we'll see if we need another one. So you can see straight away the difference in quality. This side is the shop bought. This side is what I've just got off Mr. G at the shop. I'm definitely going to need another bag. Oh, crikey. Hello friends, I'm back. So I've put 2 bags of the compost from Mr. G from the shop in here. It's not quite to the top, but I think it's going to be deep enough for what I actually want to grow in here, which is parsnips. So let's get on with it, shall we? Let's crack on. So as you should be able to see, just zoom in if not, there's lines of holes in the raised bed. I've chucked the parsnip seeds in, so I've just got to cover it up, give it a bit of water and wait the 365,000 years for it to germinate, because parsnips do take forever. You'll know if you've tried before. So yeah, I'm going to say the parsnip prayer, which is something that my mum wrote for me. She called it a poem, but it's not. It's the parsnip prayer, I have called it. I will let you know what that is in a moment, but I want to get these covered up and give them a water first. Hello. You know me and my crazy camera angles. So we're just at the bed where the onions are growing. And there's this little patch left here. So as apparently parsnips and carrots don't grow well together, it's chewing on my hair, I'm growing my carrots elsewhere. So apparently they do well next to onions, so I'm going to dig all this over, give it a good once over, make it a lot finer, and we're going to get some carrots in. See you in a mo. That's better, higher angle, so I'm not killing myself trying to talk to you. I've dug this bed over, I've given it a rake, I've taken out loads of stones, because what we're planting here, if it hits a stone, it'll turn into a wonky vegetable. So I'm going to do some carrots, because like I say, carrots are supposed to grow okay next to onions. There's no bad blood between the two. So I'm doing a couple of different types of carrots. So I bought some from a colleague who got me some that are in tape. I'll show you, hang on. If I can. I'm sat really funny on the little path that we created. Right, if I can find it, where are you? Here we go. So it comes out as a strip of tape that's impregnated with carrot seeds, and the idea of that is so that when they grow they're equally spaced, so you don't have to thin them out or anything, but you've got to then assume that every seed in that tape is going to germinate. Yeah, so we're going to do a couple of rows of them. We are going to do, oh, if I can find them, some rainbow carrots, so the different coloured ones, and then just some normal carrots. So I'll get them done now, and then I think we deserve a break because I've been here since 7:30. It is approximately 11:30, 12:15. So this is the longest time I've been at the allotment for quite some time. We have done, or should I say I have done, a lot of work today. So let's get these carrots in. I'm not going to cover them at the moment because I've run out of bricks and things to hold fleece down and what have you. So we're going to hope for the best with these, see what happens. I'm going to put in hopefully enough that some will grow. You know me, I'm happy as long as something grows. But if we do get a few wonky ones, don't matter, does it? They still taste the same. So let's get this done. And then I'm going home, I'm tired. Oh, but you know what? It'll be worth it. That's what I keep telling myself. This will all be lush and green in a few months' time. I have every faith. Hey guys, so officially knackered. I've been here about 5 hours today. My back is not impressed, but I am because I've got so much done. So just a quick recap before I go home. I need to feed the birds before I go home. I mean, you've seen me do that twice now. You don't need to see me do it again, do you? So we built the raised bed. I managed to get plenty of compost for that and get some parsnip seeds in it. We've all, oh, I thought the door was going to close on me then and go all dark. We've also done 2 more areas for brassicas. So we've now got broccoli, cauliflower, sprouts. They're all sown, the seeds. And we've also, what else have I done? I can't even think. Oh yeah, so we've planted the carrot seeds as well. I only managed 6 rows total. 3 of the tape carrots and 3 of the different coloured rainbow carrots. So we also planted the pepper plants that I brought from home, just to see if they can flourish a little bit here, because I really need space at home to start doing other things to bring to the allotment. So I put them in. There was 2 bell pepper and 2 of the slightly hotter ones, you know, the smaller ones, not the super tiny red hot ones, but you know, ones you can put on your pizza, that sort of thing. So 2 of those, no, 3 of those actually, because there was 2 that grew together. So there's been a fair bit done, and it's been great to see the stuff that started growing. So our experiment potatoes, they've come up. We didn't get around to doing the parsnip prayer, which if I can try and fit it somewhere in the video I will. If not, I will tell you it next week, because it's really good. So thanks Mum for that. So right, I'm off to feed the birds now. So just to say thank you very much for everyone that's joined me today. Great to see you. Just chuffed that you watch every week. For those of you that do, and especially those that have been with me since day one, thank you so much. We're nearly at the end of 3 months of my channel so far, and I think this is video number 13, so we're doing fab. Thank you so much, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe or like, or even just watch the video. You know, I'm happy with anything. Right then guys, I'm going to say ta-ra from Allotment Newbie, and we'll see you next time at TTFN.